Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alice and this channel is called Alice's Life. Today I am doing a trip report about Universal Islands of Adventure. So I've already done 4 of these sort of videos regarding the Walt Disney theme parks in Florida, which I visited whilst I was there in September 2022. But anyway, this video is going to be about Islands of Adventure. So we bought a 4-day ticket and we spent 2 days at Islands of Adventure. The Hogsmeade train was not running at the time, so we didn't get the pass that you could hop from park to park because we didn't really think it was worth it. So we spent 2 full days at Islands of Adventure. So the hotel we stayed in was called the Rosen Inn in Lake Buena Vista, and that had a bus service for free at 7:20 in the morning. So we ended up getting to the city walk part of Universal at about an hour before the parks opened at 9. But anyway, the shops were open so we could have a look around. On one of the days, my sister got a Cinnabon. It was very large. The first morning, we went to Voodoo Doughnuts, and you can also order this on your phone and then collect it as you are leaving the park to avoid the long queues. Fantastic. 8 miles.
See what you come on. 8 miles, quite a contender.
That one's quite a...
Whoa. That's a good one. Maybe I'll go for that one. Doesn't have a name. What is it?
You might have to see up there. At least plastic. That's plastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
8 miles.
I'll get it.
Get
Whoa.
Memphis Mafia.
Oh, okay.
Keep you going.
Maybe I should get that.
So on that first morning, my sister got a chocolate M&M's pretzels one, and I got a cake sprinkles one. I don't really particularly like cake donuts. I'd rather have a proper donut, but I needed to get a vegan one because of lactose and egg intolerance, and they only had the cake ones available at that time. So yeah, I got the cake donuts. I've got some footage of that, but then I also got 3 other donuts because we were there quite a few times. Not all in one day, but I did get 4 donuts. The other donuts that I got were a Boston cream, which was really nice, had like proper cream inside, like custardy stuff inside. A peanut butter with Oreo crumbs around the top, that was a ring. And then I think my favourite one was a peanut butter and jelly one that was like so good. It was like peanut butter, like smooth peanut butter and jelly, but it was like proper donut. And they were really good donuts. I would highly recommend going there. Okay, so we entered Islands of Adventure and headed straight over to Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. So when we got there, it said a 75-minute wait. 75 minutes sounds like a long time, but it's actually not that bad for this ride. So another time it was 110 minutes, so that's nearly 2 hours, but the actual wait time only ended up being 40 minutes. So, but it's a bit awkward, you can't really see the ride and you can't see the queue until you actually go in to that bit, so you can't really see. But I'd say you don't always need to trust the wait times advertised, just kind of go in if you need to get this ride done because it's a good ride. So at 1,540 metres long, it's actually the longest roller coaster in Florida. There's a 17-foot sudden drop partway through. You go up and you go backwards and it goes up to 50 miles an hour. It was really good. And it's kind of like one of you sits in a motorbike holding the motorbike handles and the other one is in the sidecar. So we did this ride 4 times over the 2 days. I did it 3 times in the driver's seat, my sister in the sidecar. I kind of preferred it because I had something to hang on, but really good ride. And the last time we went on it, we were actually lucky in that we were right at the front, which is a bit more thrilling because you don't see people's heads in front of you, and also the bit where it goes up and then back, it's even more dramatic and scary. Another thrill ride over in the Harry Potter Hogsmeade area is Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey. I don't particularly like this ride. I think it's a bit scary, dragons, and you're like going up and down. It's not really like Terminatus. You're not like getting tossed around much, but I do think it's a little bit realistic. It is quite scary, I would say. Anyway, I did that twice. I prefer to be in the middle rather than on the edge of it. There is a little roller coaster called Flight of the Hippogriff. Compared to like Slinky Dog Dash or Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Adventures, it feels relatively short, and I think it would be designed more for kids. So the first time we went on it, only one of the roller coasters was running, and there's usually 2 running. So if there's only one, you have to wait for that to go round, and then people to get off, people to get on. You can't, I don't know, it was a 40-minute wait. Generally, it's much shorter than that, though. Hogsmeade theming is really cool, so if you buy a wand there, it can interact with the window display. Also this sweet shop where I bought the boyfriend some jelly slugs because he announced that he liked Harry Potter, so I thought I'd bring him a souvenir back to the UK. Velocicoaster is a fairly scary, relatively new ride, and it's quite smooth because it's, I suppose, a modern contemporary roller coaster. I didn't do that, and you have to be aware that it does close when there is lightning in the vicinity. Even if the lightning is not where you are, it would still close. So maybe if you are going stormy season, you should do it early in the morning because it's more likely to be rainy and stormy in the afternoons, because one of the days my sister wanted to go back and do it in the afternoon, but it actually closed down, although other rides were still running at that time. Here's some footage of the Jurassic Park area. So this ride in the sky we couldn't do, but although I'm pretty sure I did it last time when I was not a kid, but anyway, this time they were saying it's only for kids. And there's this Discovery Centre, which is like a little museum and a shop, which you might want to go and look at. We did Jurassic Park River Adventure. I think it's a good ride. I did get wet. Yeah, good. I can remember doing that in 2010 when I went previously with my family, so it's a fairly memorable ride. There are 2 other water rides at Islands of Adventure. There is the Dudley's Do Right Ripshaw Falls. I ended up sitting at the front and I got quite a bit wet, although I was wearing a poncho. And then last but not least is Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges. We didn't do this last time because we were there in the winter, but this time we thought we might as well do it, but the thing is you get absolutely soaked. I was wearing a poncho and I still got pretty wet, and although it was well over 30 degrees, it took me a few hours to dry out properly. But I got nowhere near as soaked as some people or some families that end up having to pay to use these family-sized hairdryer era things. Because there's like proper blasts of water shooting right at you. It's more like little splashes. You do come off absolutely soaked sometimes. So yeah, just did that once. We did Skull Island Reign of Kong once, I think the first time we were there. So you're kind of like sitting in a truck, so maybe you get more of an immersive experience if you're at the edges of the truck rather than surrounded by people. And there's like things happening both sides and a bit of turbulence whilst you're in the truck. One of the rides that we actually liked more than we thought we would was the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. So we actually went on this twice. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say a roller coaster, but like a ride, and there's fire, so you get a bit warm, and there's squirting water, but I think it's pretty good. It's quite immersive. Storm Force Acceleration is kind of like spinning teacups. My sister went on the Incredible Hulk roller coaster. I did not. Fearful, neither of us did that. There's definitely a lot more scary rides at the Universal Parks compared to Disney because it is targeting a older target market. I really like the Seuss Landing area. It's really cool theming, and maybe it's my favourite out of the 2 Universal Parks, but I do like the Diagon Alley at Universal Studios as well. So anyway, rides at Seuss Land, we went on Carousel. Probably my favourite one there is High in the Sky Seuss Trolley Train Ride, and we did that twice, and it's good because you can see over the parks, and both times we managed to walk straight on, which is maybe an advantage of going out of the peak season because there were less kids there. So it's good if you can just walk straight on to a Dr. Seuss ride. You're not allowed to film while you're on that, and it would be a really good bit of footage because you're up with a bird's eye view. We also did the Cat in a Hat ride. We just did that once on the first day. On the second day at Islands of Adventure, I bought some moose juice in the Seuss Landing area. I was just really struggling with the heat. I don't know, I think maybe a slight little bit of heat exhaustion, or I don't know. I just was feeling all feeble, so I got some moose juice, which is like fizzy apple juice, sparkling, yeah, fizzy. And it was a slushy, so that was refreshing, and my sister had some of it as well. That was actually the only item of food or drink that I purchased in this theme park over the 2 days, just because we took in our own snacks and lunches. Here is some footage of the merchandise there. Both of the days that we were at Islands of Adventure, we actually left a little bit early due to the bad weather and like rides being closed and everyone running out of ponchos over their head. So the first day we went to Florida Mall, which is really cool. It's got 3 Victoria's Secrets. But anyway, we went to Bath & Body Works and picked up some stuff there. And the second day we were there, we also left early and we went to Walmart and did a big food shop. So yeah, there's other stuff nearby that you can go to if you want to sort of stretch out your day out before you go back to the hotel. Anyway, so that is it for this Islands of Adventure trip report. If you enjoyed it, please could you give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned because next Tuesday at 8 AM Great Britain time there is going to be the Universal Studios one going up. Thanks for watching, bye.